Welcome everyone to the October edition of Conversations with Archbishop Kurtz. We have a really fine show today for you. We're going to begin with our annual video we produce each year introducing the Catholic Services Appeal. In the second segment, Archbishop will be interviewing Father John Paul Kern, a new Dominican priest who's serving in our archdiocese as the chaplain at the University of Louisville. And in the third segment, this is Respect Life Month, so we'll listen to some teachings about the church, from the church, about that important topic for us as Catholics. Archbishop, welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Brian, and certainly Catholic Services Appeal. It's a true act of generosity. It's a true act of the church. Just think of all the ministries every year that are supported, and I hope everybody has a chance to see this year's video, because for the first time, I think we're talking about people being interviewed about the reason why they choose to support the work of the Catholic Services Appeal.
Very good.
I'm Archbishop Joseph Kurtz, and I'm here in the very beautiful Church of St. Francis of Assisi here in Louisville in order to greet you and also to present to you the gift, once again, of supporting the Catholic Services Appeal for 2020. We are in the midst of great challenges. The COVID-19 pandemic and all the restrictions that we have, the challenges of the sins of racism that we need as a nation and as a church to deal with. And in the midst of all of that, I hope that you are proud of the way in which your church in ministries continues to serve. I thank you for your willingness to be part of that great gift. The theme of We Are Called is an echo of the call of Jesus Christ for us as a church to continue to live as a body of Christ. Watch now as we present to you some of the exciting things that are part of this year's Catholic Services Appeal.
The Catholic Services Appeal, the biggest contribution it makes is funding the operations of the Archdiocese.
I personally think it's important to support the Catholic Services Appeal because what I have learned in my work is that yes, it's important to give locally and to say that you want to support your local missions or your local programs, but many times those programs require a much larger funding, and that makes those sometimes out of our reach. So by donating to the Catholic Services Appeal, we are pooling our money as an archdiocese. That Catholic Services Appeal is there to step in to make up that difference. So it's important for us to recognize you're a member locally, but you're a member of a broader parish. And that way we can achieve our much broader and important goals.
How is it that the Catholic Services Appeal really aids us in vocations? Well, I use myself as the example. My education and formation was paid for by the Catholic Services Appeal, by the good people of the Archdiocese, and I've been in service to the diocese now for 31 years. And you think now that a gift in 2020 to this campaign, We Are Called, is now going to aid in priesthood for the future, the celebration of the sacrament, service of the people of God. So it's important that we don't just think about today, but that we're also thinking now of the future. When the scribe asked Jesus, what are the greatest commandments? He says, love the Lord your God with all your mind, soul, heart, all your being, all that you are, and your neighbor as yourself. And I think, in the times that we are right now, we are called to love. And especially if we are people of God, we say we are Christian people, this is the ultimate vocation, to love.
We're the Filburn family. My name is Eric, this is my wife Carrie, and my daughter Grace. The Archdiocese, comprised of 110 parishes, is the backbone of our church community. Both who we are and what we do speaks to that. The Catholic Services Appeal and its programs that it supports is what gives to those in need from our blessings that we are all blessed with, no matter how hard it is to see.
We are called to be stewards. And by stewards, we should use our time, our talent, and our treasure, especially during the time of pandemic when a lot of people are suffering or having to go without, and we can use those three things to help others.
Even though this is a very challenging time and many people are struggling with money, I believe that it's important to give money to the Catholic Services Appeal because they are able to provide services, especially through ministries or places where you gain hope or inspiration. And it's important to donate to things that better not only you, but the people around you in your community.
The 2020 Catholic Services Appeal theme this year is "We Are Called," and I think the best way to finish that sentence is "We are called to serve."
We are also called to action, and that means we need your donations to make these things happen.
How exciting it is for us to view the many opportunities that we have in support of the Catholic Services Appeal for this year of 2020. In the midst of all the things that could bring out fear in our lives, this is really an opportunity for you and me to purify our priorities, to look at what is truly important in our life, to what matters. Our faith, our family, the people that God places in our lives, the opportunities to serve one another. As you do so, and as I thank you for all you've done, allow the gift of gratitude to well up in your hearts and to overflow into generosity. By your prayers, your involvement and support, and your financial gift to the Catholic Services Appeal, we will continue to walk with Christ, to follow Him as He calls us to do. God love you.
What a great witness.
Oh, it truly is. And Brian, let me say this to both of us, but also to everybody. We need the continued generosity. The ministries have gone on, they're so important, and with COVID-19 and so many challenges, we need to step up and continue to support that work. I want to say a thank you to all those people who are viewing and who are part of the family of the Catholic Services Appeal.
Thank you, Archbishop, for your leadership. And thanks all of you for tuning into this segment. Right after this break, we'll come back with our special guest, Father John Paul Kern.